such an asshole.
Last one for Thomas Landrum. Cappy is almost free. And I'm going to go get some food, maybe get some gas. And I'm sure within the half an hour I'm gone, there's going to be a whole bunch of other people paid, and I'm no longer free. Anyway, now I'm going to tell you a story. Now, should have worn a Bill Cosby sweater. It was many years ago, but not so many. I was young and naive. And I remember an elderly man sitting there, and it's not that I could hear it. I could certainly hear it, but you could see it. It was visually clear and identifiable that the wife was just hectoring him, not yelling, but nagging. And nagging is not acceptable. I honestly would rather have a woman cheat on me. Like if I'm married, if I'm, I know. All right. Let's just say, I'm married and I have the choice between my wife nagging me or cheating on me. I honest to God cheat on me because okay, that's the way that one went. And maybe I'm just old and cold and had the heart replaced with a pump quite some time ago. But the hell if I'm tolerating nagging. I don't tolerate insubordination. I don't tolerate there's a 3 question. When a girl asks you the same question 3 times, that's a form of disrespect because you answered it the first time, but she wants you to do something, which I guess falls under the thing of nagging. And it could be innocuous, like, well, do you want to take the car out to get it washed? No. Well, maybe what would you do about tomorrow? It's probably getting rust. Here's the keys and go. So I have trained my woman. 1 question, 1 answer. That's it. Don't rephrase the same question hoping for a different answer. 1 question, 1 time. That's it. There are no variations. Anyway, but this blows that out. This is old school because you could see it and you could just see. Not that he was a broken man. He was certainly that, but just like, oh, lady, shut up. And there was no love. This guy didn't want to have sex with his wife. You could see it. And it wasn't because they were old. You could just see she was not pleasant to be around. She was this harping, nagging, not really mothering, but almost, kind of. And once you make that transition, like you're the mom and you got to tell this little boy what to do, there's no sexuality anymore. Look, ladies, do him a favor, okay? Cheat on. No. Do him a favor. Just divorce him, okay? If you feel the urge to tell your husband what to do, leave. Just leave. Because the relationship is over. There's no more happy bedroom fun time unless you're the type that didn't want happy bedroom fun time. You never liked sex anyway, which, okay, fine, and you're going after him. But could you do your wallet then, essentially the favor? If you're not going to have sex, can you not annoy him as well? All right? But I'm deadly serious. If you're going to nag him, don't. Just file for divorce. You chose the wrong guy. I'm sorry. All right? But there is a world, there is a Venn diagram where 2 worlds meet where women may be nagging you, but they do it actually out of love. And that is your health. That's where they actually do care about you. Like, did you eat? And when you get to be old enough, you're like, God, effing damn it, lady. No, I didn't eat. I don't know when to eat. I forgot what being hungry is like. I'll just keep on going until I die of starvation. Like, you as a man look at that question and you're like, that is the dumbest freaking question. You got to ask any guy over like 9, 10, like 10, 4th grade, 10. You can reach your own food. You can get it. You know how to eat. It's kind of important to survival. Yeah, and then here you are like, God, I've made it to 50 years of age. Don't you think I know when to eat? And men focus on the insult of the stupidity of that question. It's like, yeah, well, you really ought to eat, usually because you're sick. You're like, no, actually, I don't really ought to eat. I feel like crap and I don't want to eat. Stop asking. Let me make you something. And now it's nagging. And now it doesn't matter if you eat or not. You're in a worse condition. Because there's nothing worse than someone trying to help when you never asked for it and you don't need it. That being said, in this one instance, the woman does care about you, and that's why she's doing it. And so I'd ask men to be somewhat understanding and forgiving and try not to let it bother you, no matter how freaking spectacularly stupid the question is, nor how many times you have to answer said stupid question. However, while I'm asking the men and imploring them to be understanding that when you women kindly and sweetly and lovingly come in and nag him to death just that much closer, even though he's in a weakened state. Just kidding. You sense he's weak. I could push him to death now. Here's why I want you girls to understand. Nagging your husband about his health lessens his health. Right? Do I have a study? No. Did I hear some doctors talk about this on a podcast? No. But I know for a fact it's true. And here's the thing. I have all these ideas that either I don't have time to go and study and do it. I'm not in a particular field. But somebody in medicine, somebody in psychology, somebody in medicine, not psychology. Somebody in medicine, if you're looking for a doctoral thesis, go and look at what the health consequences are of nagging your husband and men for health. I guarantee you, whatever you're trying to get the man to do, whether he does it or not, hey, do you want a vitamin? Yeah, I do. You want chicken noodle soup? No, I'm fine. I really am not that hungry. That's fine. But you go beyond that, whatever you're trying to put in that man's body or whatever health behavior, the fact you're asking him now 2 or more times and starting to nag him, even though out of love, that is making his health worse. And my speculation, even though I'm no doctor, it has something to do with cortisol. And they have to be with the guys, just, Jesus, lady, leave me the F alone. They don't have the energy to argue with you. And if it's some serious, like, okay, cigarettes, yeah, I got that. Drinking, yeah, okay. Drugs, sure, all right. Ooh, your cholesterol's a little high. Don't you think we ought to? Because being a loving, supporting wife is going to be way more healthier for him because it's going to lower his cortisol. It's going to lower his stress. And that might actually lower his cholesterol. That might lower whatever other high blood pressure, bad things. Being a supporting, loving, caring woman will improve his health more than you nagging him about it. And until someone proves me wrong, I'm going to bet both my nuts and the pubes that surround him that I'm right. And until the data comes in otherwise, how about we try this, huh? How about instead of putting the men in an early grave, you be kind, sweet, and supporting and make them stay out of the grave and maybe make it to a middle-aged grave. Maybe an old man grave. And we're without a doubt, we don't need a study to prove that nagging in general puts a man in an early grave. There's nothing, it's cancer. It's just cancer. Even nagging about his health, no matter how well-intended, ladies, here's something. Here's something where you can, if you want to feel, your old man is sick. Okay? If he wants soup or not, don't ask him. Make him the soup. If you want it, I got some soup here for you. If you want it, you don't have to have any of it. But if you want it not later, I can heat it up for you. But just here it is. Okay, I got you water in case you need it. Here's some vitamins in case you want it. And then you leave. I would say rub his feet and dab his head, or, hey, do you want your favorite movie on? Do you want to? I would say dote on him and nurse him back to health. Well, I know that's stretching it nowadays. I mean, come on. What do you think? I'm barefoot pregnant. Yes, barefoot and pregnant because the guy you love is sick. Why would you want to rub his feet, daub his head? You really want to do so? Go change the oil. Hey, is anything that needs to be done around the house? Then he's got less worry. Yeah, actually, the car is due for an oil change. Have him check the battery while we're in there, too. I don't know. Start in on the taxes. That'd take my. That'd be nice if we started in on the taxes. Yeah, throw bugs, but Batman Beyond. Yeah, throw that on. Yeah, okay. You have a smile and sweet dreams. Oh, when I'm in bed, I'm going to have sex with my wife in the kitchen. That might happen. And he's going to wait for you to leave. He's going to reach over to the drawer, grab that gun, and blow his freaking brains out. Because then he'll have peace and quiet. Oh, all right. There we go. Let's see here. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. Boom, done. All right. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.